what I've got is very simply a watertight, so that it doesn't spill, jug. Okay, it's got a seal on it. This is simple whipping cream, cream for battering. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Now, what I have done, I've disagreed with the woman we watched on YouTube, and she said, keep it cold. Now, since then, I've read up what actually happens. What actually happens is that the cream is actually fat suspended in water. You know how like a glass of soda has got bubbles in it?
Yeah.
But you can't see the bubbles until you start opening it, because the bubbles are hidden inside the water, inside the liquid. Well, this is the same. This is fat suspended inside the liquid. When you warm it up, when it gets warm, the fat gets a thin skin round it, okay, and starts to separate it from the water. So warming it up is basically the key thing, is because I've now started that fat to start to get a skin around it and collect. I'm going to put paper on it.
What about the salt?
I am going to put a pinch of salt in here. I am going to say a pinch of salt because Mrs. K appears went absolutely mad. So I'm going to put a pinch of salt, 2 pinches of salt.
5. Yeah.
I am putting tape around the top. The reason I'm putting tape around the top is because there is going to be somebody who accidentally ends up trying to open this and spilling cream all over themselves. Please don't. The reason we put it in here is that if we then shake it, and if we shake it really hard, the fat will collect together. And it's the fat will collect together, and then what I call the water will collect together. Now, I'm going to give you this, and we're going to pass it around the classroom. It has to be shaken really hard, okay? I'm not saying shake it, this is not shaking it, okay then? It has to be shaken very hard, and it has to be done. Now, this is tiring. It takes a long time, or it takes a lot of effort. The minute you stop feeling like you can do it, just pass it backwards, or pass it on. There is no point saying, I'm going to do this all day, because you're just going to get tired and it's no good. But you've got to give it a good shake. Giving it a good shake is when the fat that's got a skin around it will then attach to other bits of fat. And that is the moment that those bits of fat will gather together. And now I'm going to put you off butter for life. That butter is just fat.